Starting with Sarah Boone, who was accused of killing her husband Jorge by locking him in a suitcase and leaving him to die.
What?
Sarah was quickly...
Jorge is a punk, and he died in that suitcase because he allowed it, bro. That's his fault. That's Jorge's fault. Jorge looked like a punk bitch. Real shit.
And that she left him alone in the suitcase afterwards. Given that Jorge died from her neglect,
Look at Jorge. Look at Jorge. Jorge is a punk. He is a punk. That's the typical modern man, bro. A punk bitch. Catered to these women like they're slaves, bro. This is ridiculous. Who goes in a suitcase, bro? I know she didn't physically put him in a suitcase. Maybe she did, I don't know. I don't know all the details to this shit. This is ridiculous, man.
Why is this happening?
Why is this happening? Yo, she's really acting like a real Karen. She said, why is this happening? You murdered a nigga, bro. You murdered a person. Like, he's dead now. He's not coming back. What it is, what it do, it's your boy J-Ski Reacts back with another banger. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all pulling up, showing that love, spending some time with your boy. Today, when Karens realize they going to jail for murder. Bro, this is one of them playlists I've been waiting on forever, bro. Before we get into this video, you already know the vibes. Roll to 10K subscribers. We just hit 3,200. We on the road. We be there soon. I appreciate all the subscribers. Appreciate all the support, all right? Make sure y'all hitting that like button. The like button is gonna help us get into the algorithm, get us upstairs with the big boys. It might not mean much to y'all, but it means a whole lot to this channel, so I appreciate y'all, all right? Shout out to all the donators, all the Cash Apps, all the PayPals. Every donation I receive, as you can see, they go towards the studio, helping me give you guys better quality content at the end of the day. When I say the studio, I don't mean the shitty background, all right? Listen, I ain't cleaning the studio, all right? It's gonna look like that every single video, you heard? If you're already a subscriber on the channel, make sure y'all hitting that bell, notification bell, so you know every single time I drop some fire content just like this. So without further ado, we're gonna get straight into this video. Let's see what go down with all these Karens. I'm sick and tired of these goddamn Karens. They must be stopped, all right? Let's get it in. J-Ski Reacts, day one, yeah gang, ski gang, let's go.
Look at me, I'm on. 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 Can't stop, keep going.
Karens usually think they're immune to consequences. But what happens when these same entitled Karens...
Immune to consequences is crazy.
These are three of the most shocking and satisfying examples of when evil Karens
they don't even know her name.
realize they've been arrested. Starting with Sarah Boone, who was accused of killing her husband Jorge by locking him in a suitcase and leaving him to die.
What?
Sarah was quickly brought in for interrogation to determine if she was really as evil.
Bro, no way. There's no. How you let a bitch lock you in a suitcase? What type of shrimp are you? What kind of punk nigga you gotta be to let your woman lock you in a fucking briefcase, bro? And you in there, get me out. Crazy. Men are weak nowadays, bro. I stand on that shit, bro. They weak. How you let your bitch lock you in a...
As they think.
So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. You can see his mouth was a little.
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay.
I haven't laid a hand on him. Lying, yo.
Because there's also sex.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's also like a scratch on like the back of his neck, like kind of like going, but it's like going straight across.
I have no idea what that's from. In all honesty, we have not gotten into it.
Okay.
That's why, like, the only thing I thought you guys were going to ask me about, which I was going to be honest with you anyway, are the scratch marks on his back. Everything else, I have no idea.
I just scratched my husband's back. Like, bro.
When we took photographs of your overall body, and they did the buccal swabs, did they go under your fingernails?
No.
Okay. Are you willing to let us
Absolutely.
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Okay.
It seems like an odd request to ask if they can swab underneath Sarah's fingernails, but it could actually go a long way in determining how Jorge got these injuries. Since the injuries were
Jorge looked crazy.
Strong possibility that for
Jorge looked like he let bitches beat on him. Jorge is a punk, and he died in that suitcase because he allowed it, bro. That's his fault. That's Jorge's fault. Jorge looked like a punk bitch. Real shit. Punk bitch.
Could find dried blood or skin cells underneath Sarah's fingernails, which would put her dead to rights. But unfortunately for Sarah, they have some other evidence that took a lot less effort to find.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on.
Bro, it's on your phone. Like, you recorded it. Like,
For everything you've done to me. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's you. Your voice.
Stupid. That's my name. Don't wear it up.
yo, she's crazy.
I want to watch it, please.
The video showed Jorge in the suitcase begging to be let out while Sarah taunted him from the outside. The police couldn't have asked for a better piece of evidence, especially as it came directly from Sarah's own phone.
Yo!
This is upside down. So,
Bro, he in the suitcase. This dude is in the suitcase begging, Jorge, it's on you, it's your fault. You are a bitch. You let her put you, you a grown man, how you let your wife put you in a suitcase? What kind of shit is this, bro? Nah.
in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yeah.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
Sarah is obviously trying to maintain her innocence by telling the detectives that the video is distressing to her. But does that really sound like a woman who's being shown a video of her husband dying? While everybody will have a different reaction to trauma, it's difficult to imagine her reaction is a single deadpan sentence that sounds like it was delivered only to show some amount of concern to the cops.
I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but like it's like you guys are kind of trying to like feed me. Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
well, I know what.
You know what's on that video now?
No.
Do you remember making that video?
No,
Why don't you remember making the video?
probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
No.
Sarah is desperately trying to explain.
She's trying to beat this case, boy. She act like a real Karen.
She admits that it is her recording and that she left him alone in the suitcase afterwards. Given that Jorge died from her neglect,
Look at Jorge. Look at Jorge. Jorge is a punk. He is a punk. That's the typical modern man, bro. A punk bitch. Cater to these women like they're slaves, bro. This is ridiculous. Who goes in a suitcase, bro? I know she didn't physically put him in a suitcase. Maybe she did. I don't know. I don't know all the details to this shit. This is ridiculous, man.
at least constitutes a manslaughter charge. But she's really not doing the best job of convincing the detectives that this was an accident.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not giving it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
What was your
suitcase.
plan?
Waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him, maybe I shouldn't.
No.
But that didn't cross your mind.
That's like an assumption. Like that's what you all are thinking. Just
We're asking.
it's the drinking.
Sarah spends almost 2 hours in total desperately trying to manipulate the detectives and explain away the damning evidence the detectives have shown her. But ultimately, the detectives remain completely unfazed, and they decide that they've heard enough.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up.
Why is this happening?
Why is this happening?
As George is dead.
Yo, she's really acting like a real Karen. She said, why is this happening? You murdered a nigga, bro. You murdered a person. Like, he's dead now. He's not coming back. She said, why is this happening?
Not intentionally.
Bro, the audacity, bro.
He's still dead.
Well, we don't
Someone
know.
needs to call Brian, please.
Okay.
Or can I not make the phone call?
You'll be able to make a phone call when we get you down to the jail.
So why is
Go
this
for
happening?
it.
So this was a trick.
No, it's not
No,
a trick. How was
it's
the
not.
trick? Your response to everything was basically, I didn't do it.
Intentionally.
She's really crazy, bro.
Sarah was charged with second-degree murder and is facing life in prison.
Straight up.
This video's upload, the trial is still ongoing.
Damn.
But that's nothing compared to what the cops had to do with Sean Mullarkey, a 45-year-old woman who was arrested for domestic violence after she allegedly hit her ex-husband with a car.
Oh, nah.
When the cop approaches to take her into custody, things go south immediately.
Ma'am, step up.
Excuse me.
Step up.
No, excuse me.
Step up.
Hands off of me.
Step out of the car right now. You're under arrest.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
Mullarkey's behavior is erratic and her tone's aggressive from the off. Her children are in the backseat of the car, but this doesn't seem to affect how she handles the encounter, and things only get worse.
I will tase you if you don't get out of the car.
You better take your hands off of me right now.
I told you you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you have a warrant.
I just sent a message and I am... Excuse me.
Get out of the car
Excuse me.
Did somebody say that you could come into our house?
Asking the cops who gave them permission to enter the property is a common tactic in situations like this one. But for the suspects, the reality is that the police are well within their rights to enter property uninvited so long as they have a warrant. With a second officer's assistance, Mullarkey is removed from her car and cuffed. However, this is where things get even
Damn, and she got resisting arrest.
No, I didn't.
Andy asked you to get out.
Excuse me?
Andy asked you to get out of the car.
No, Andy yanked me.
I yanked you because I told you you're under arrest and you refused to exit your vehicle.
Are you going to stand up and be cooperative?
Are you going to understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this? Has filed a motion
This way.
to quash this.
You hit us, you do anything stupid towards us, we're any car stop. If you hit us,
Excuse me?
or anything, let's go.
You've already hit me.
Yo, she's crazy.
I asked you out of the car, I told you you're under arrest. Now you got a whole show for your neighbors here.
Even restrained, Mullarkey's attitude does not change at all.
Yo, she's really hostile.
And
Like,
alcohol on her breath.
Oh.
Which may explain some of the bizarre behavior.
okay.
You are a shitty f***ing human being. You throw somebody down in front of their children? What the f*** is wrong
Sit
with you?
down! I told you.
You!
Oh, she tweaking.
You piece of shit.
Yo.
You are the piece of dirt that I wouldn't on if you were on fire.
I still have alcohol in your breath.
No, that's my...
That's your...
I'm pissed.
Okay.
She defies the officer's orders and
That's
tries to
crazy.
leave the vehicle.
Yo, she's
Then makes
crazy.
a point to single out the cop who initiated the arrest.
Get your f***ing hands off me.
We see situations like this often, where a suspect will target one member of law enforcement and use them as a scapegoat. This is typically followed by legal threats, so they're likely targeting the officer they feel they could best build the strongest case against. However, this wouldn't work all too well.
So did she kill her husband?
Hands off me.
Cool out. If you keep resisting,
Get your
charge you with that. If
You know what? I'm gonna charge you with putting your f***ing dirty ass hands on me.
stop moving.
He keep pushing her too. He like that. Shut up,
It goes
bitch.
on to make violent threats to the officers. Pay attention to how quickly she tries to change the conversation after her most extreme threat.
Do you know what he's done?
Oh, boy went from behind.
Stop kicking us.
I'm gonna kiss you right in the f***ing face.
That's mean. Don't do that.
You are dead.
Oh.
You are getting sued.
No, what'd you say before that?
Face is
You
getting
said I am dead? What do you mean by that?
You are
Elaborate on it if you mean it.
you're getting sued.
She continues making the cops' lives difficult by pretending to have trouble getting out of the car.
Bro, she said you are dead. That's a real threat, bro. Like, serial killer
It's clear
shit.
from her movements that she's not actually trying. She blames the tape on her ankles and says it's the cop's fault she tried to kick him.
Put your feet. Put your feet down
No,
there.
it hurts too much. You can just take it off.
Okay, no.
No, you're going to kill me.
No, what am I? I'm not 100 pounds. You think I'm gonna take a 200-pound dude?
You're not going to win.
Yo, I weigh 100 pounds. You think I'm gonna take a 200-pound dude?
Because that guy right there.
The one you tried to fight?
Okay, Sean, let's go.
Why? Could you ask yourself a question?
Sean, put your leg
Why?
She was charged with aggravated assault of an officer and aggravated DUI. This was her third DUI with a child passenger.
Wow.
Soon after this arrest, she was also charged with endangering the life or health of a child and violation of a bail bond.
Yo, she wildin'.
Misdemeanor charge for resisting or obstructing an officer. The suspect in our next case was not so lucky.
Oh, so she ain't killed nobody.
Public outburst takes place on a plane ready for takeoff. Prior to the footage, she's been asked to leave multiple times due to her refusal to wear a mask during the pandemic.
Hello.
We're gonna take you off the aircraft.
Yep, you're gonna have to get off the aircraft,
Yeah,
okay?
and you're at the...
Yep.
And I compliments you not wearing
If
masks.
she's a representative of the aircraft, they don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're gonna have to get off the
They made us
aircraft.
wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the way it is, but right now,
And that's fine, and I will respect that.
Yo, she's
I
crazy.
need you to grab your bag and just
And I
step
did
off
not
the
do
aircraft.
anything, actually.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
I knew it. I live in America. I'm not what fucking America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen to me.
that.
Grab your
No,
bag.
you know that.
When she's asked to grab her bag and leave, she
Holy
says something
shit.
truly weird. The suspect has a lot of strange mannerisms and seems to have very severe mood swings.
Yeah,
Pay
facts.
attention to how her expression suddenly
Facts.
changes and how she seems to rapidly experience a wide range of emotions throughout the encounter.
Yeah.
No one's gonna put their hands on you.
Alright, you
Grab your
won't.
bag and
Yeah,
just step off
you
the
won't.
aircraft. Okay, but I need you to get up.
No. You
Okay?
need me to get up? You may need me to get up, but you know what I feel my need to do as a person? Just like Jesus motherfucking Christ.
You need to call.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna say what I need to do. And if you're gonna do whatever you feel you need to do to me, right? So I'm gonna say what I am meant to say. No, to everybody.
Stand up, man.
Everybody is
You're
doing
gonna get
this.
arrested if you do not stop.
I'm already gonna get arrested.
You're
The
gonna...
police warn the suspects that if she doesn't cooperate, they'll have to put their hands on her. Her response is dramatic. She also latches onto a supposed promise one of the officers made, that she wouldn't be arrested if she gets off the plane.
Here's what's happening. They're gonna deplane the aircraft. I'm gonna take you off the
That was
plane.
already happening. Don't
And you're going to jail.
It won't happen
Okay.
if you get up and walk out with me right now.
Yeah.
But if you're not
I
going
don't
to,
That's how it's gonna work.
Do you feel that's a threatening system?
That's the way it is,
It's
man.
not cool.
Are you
I
gonna-
want to trust you. You want to trust me? That's not healing. We're not healing.
The
What the
suspect
fuck?
is led from the plane and placed under arrest. Her reaction is childlike. She cries in an unconvincing way and seems to feel that the experience has violated her human rights. Listen to her describe her actions. The way she seems to think she acted is far from the truth, but it's hard to say whether she's deliberately lying or there's something more to it.
Okay.
I wasn't doing
Come with me.
doing that. See, you lied right there.
The suspect continuously switches between claims of being victimized and anger towards the cops. She seems to feel that she's been personally wronged and that one of the cops lied to her to get her to comply. She accuses this cop of not wearing a mask himself.
How is anyone gonna stop anything when you lie to them?
You have your chance.
What the hell?
I had my chance. You didn't even give me a chance. I looked at you in your eyes, and I knew you were lying to me. I saw you outside before I even came in with your mask off.
Once again, we see a case where the person being arrested decides to single out a particular officer to blame for everything. The suspect...
I ain't gonna lie. During that COVID time, even though I thought it was some foolishness, excuse my language, you can't say this shit on YouTube, but I definitely was wearing my mask, bro, because I'm not taking no chance. I got shit to do. I got money to make. I don't got time to play the games, politics. I'm putting the mask on. If I can't go in there without a mask, I'm putting the mask on, handle my business, get my shit done, man. A lot of these people, they, like, bro, just handle your business, get where you need to go, and then do what you, like, say what you gotta say, bro. Don't cause inconvenience for everybody else on the plane and fuck up everybody else's day because you don't want to wear a mask, bro. At least put it on over your mouth and let your nose, breathe. That's what I was doing most of the time. I was just letting my nose breathe, bro. Like, these people tweaking. She's psycho. She's definitely psychopath.
Refuses to cooperate with a particular cop, but says they're willing to comply with other members of law enforcement.
All right. Ready to step up? Are you going to comply with everybody?
with you two, yes. Not with you, because you're a liar.
Towards the end of the arrest, She repeatedly says things that seem to come out of nowhere, including the suggestion that a nurse there to check on her is attracted to the officer she has an issue with.
Here, let me get your temperature at least. Oh, you think he's cute? Oh, yeah, I thought he was cute, too. I looked in his eyeballs, and I thought he looked into my eyeballs, and then he abused that.
Her unpredictable mood and irrational reactions continue right up until the video ends, with her saying that the fact that she can't relax is the fault of law enforcement. Seems likely that there are some psychiatric issues at play here, though. Without a professional opinion, it's hard to say for sure.
What the hell? What the hell is this? This is the end of the video. Let me know in the comment section right now what y'all think about it. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta get this conversation started. She was tweaking, all right? Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, ain't no way around it. Bitch was crazy, all right? Listen, comment section right now. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. I appreciate that. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know every single time I drop some fire content just like this one, all right? See you on the next video. J-Ski Reacts, Yak Gang, Day Ones, Ski Gang. See you on the next one. Peace.
Look at me, I'm on. Look at me, I'm on. Look at me, I'm on.